Okay, so don't mean to say so.
Bear fruit, please stop texting and driving. All right, do that for me. Hey, Melanie. I'm gonna wait a few minutes. See who else show up.
I wanted to try out web development.
There's a third person.
And
oh, hey, from zero to Homestead.
Yes, again, or
hold
how
on.
do I
have lost my mind.
Industry, and my husband actually.
I was watching another video on another screen. Yeah, y'all, excuse me. So, how's everybody doing? Hey, Vanita. Hey, Miss Craft. Y'all rolling in here kind of quick. Y'all on time and everything. Ain't no CP time or nothing. Just got home from work, so you kicked back then. I know you must be glad to be home from work. Today was a long day, but I got a lot done. Oh, you know what? Let me, I don't know, they driving. But I'm gonna make me some. I got to put me some blue wrenches in here. Okay. All right, we good. Vanita, what time zone you in? Yeah, you might have been an hour ahead of me because you might be in a different time zone. I know I said 3 o'clock Central Time, but I know everybody's not in the Central Time zone. Yeah, I figured as much. But glad you made it nonetheless. But anyway, like I was saying, today was a very long, hot day. Lord, Lead Farm at work. The Postal Service gonna fire you, Lead Farmer. You know what, Led? A lot of my family work for the Postal Service. My father retired from there. My aunt is probably about to retire from there. But none of them were mail carriers, though. So they all worked at the well, one of them worked at the main post office in Dallas, which is the big one. That's where my aunt worked. And my dad worked at the bulk, which is where they have huge stuff, you know, companies and stuff when they send stuff. So that's what they did. Oh, okay. Vernita, you might have saw when Backyard Gardener, she put out a post for me, which I don't think she's here yet, but I surely appreciate her doing that for me. Lead Farm, I watched your video this morning with the lemon trees. Ooh, that hurt my heart when you cut that fruit off. I know you had to, but ooh, I said to myself, if he could have just let them lemons get a little yellow. But you got plenty of other lemons though. So what's going on, y'all? What have y'all been up to today? Y'all get any gardening done, or did everybody just try to stay inside for the heat? Yeah, or escape the heat, rather. Oh, you can eat the lemons when they green? Tell me something. I didn't know. I don't have any lemon trees. Lowe's is plumb sold out of. They didn't even have any trees left when it got time for them to put stuff on sale. And I went to like 3 or 4 different Lowe's. Walmart had a few things left, but they had stuff already had, like kumquats. I don't want another kumquat tree. If y'all want a citrus tree that's real productive, get one of them kumquats, the sweet kumquats. Because one year that thing put out so many kumquats, I had to figure out what to do with them. And I ended up making 12 jars of marmalade. 12. Miss Craft, where you live? You say you picked your first peach today. Didn't you tell me Memphis? But yeah, I didn't know you could eat the lemons green. They got a tangerine tree on sale, but they only took $5 off. They're going to have to come on down some more. Okay, in Memphis. That's cool. All my peaches are done. Um, they got a peach festival in at the end of June, and yeah, so that's around the time when peaches are ready here. So all of my peaches are done. They were delicious. I'm gonna move my trees this fall. So yeah, it's time to get them in the ground. They do good in containers, but I'm just tired of them being in containers. I have to water them a lot more. So I'm kind of getting tired of that. It's time for them to go in the ground, so I don't have to worry with that no more. Yeah, thanks, Melanie, for reminding the people to click the like button. Because I forget all that. I forget to tell people to subscribe. I'm like, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's just me. So Miss Craft, how was your peach? Did it taste good? Barefoot probably driving wild and reckless. She probably running kids off the road. Yeah, I find my peaches taste way better than the store too. I bought some peaches at the store like earlier this week, and I mean they all right. They're not bad. You know, like before I grew my own, I would have been like, oh yeah, these peaches good. But now that I grow my own, I'll be like, this trash here. I don't know. They just don't have that really good peachy flavor. Even when you get them at the store and they're, well, they say they ripe, but we all know they pick them when they green because these peaches, the ones I bought came from California. So if you buy those peaches, they green, you put them on a truck, it's going to take, however long to get to the store, at least a week. So, yeah, but so I'm glad you got you some peaches, Miss Crab. I'm sure your tree will, I think my first year I got one peach and I wished I had more. But then after that they started producing pretty good. As long as I could keep the late frost from knocking all the blooms off of it. That's a good question, Renita. I had a guava, I killed it. Oops. I forget what I did to it. I think I forgot to water it. Some I killed it. Never even tasted the fruit. I've tasted a store bought guava, which tasted terrible. So I don't even really know what guava is supposed to taste like. Yeah, my opinion. You know what? That's another reason I want to put my peaches in the ground is because they don't get that big. They be about that size. They don't get that big. They be delicious, but they don't get that big. I think if I put it in the ground, they get bigger. But even if they didn't get bigger, I don't. It's not about size for me. It's about quality. It's not even about quantity for me, really. I mean, I want to get more than one, which I always do, but like I said, it's more about quality for me versus quantity or size or whatever. I wonder why. How old is the tree, Vernita? Also, am I subscribed to you? Vernita, that name sounds familiar. Hey, Backyard Gardener, welcome to the live. Good to see you made it. Bearfruit is running over small animals trying to get to the house. She in the but I tell you, when Bearfruit, if she do make it home, or where she can actually stop and type something, she probably gonna let me have it. Uh, but oh well. But Barefoot, I mean Backyard, how you been doing today? And I tell y'all, it's bad when the mosquitoes, I sprayed off on 'em, and the mosquitoes were still tagging me. It's like mosquitoes come from miles away to feast upon my flesh. Oh, I'm good. Okay, well, you stop that texting and driving too, running small children off the road. Boy, y'all better than me because I can't do it with that phone. When my phone ring, I want to roll down the window and throw the phone out. I'll just be like, come now. But nah, seriously though, y'all be careful on the road. I know y'all wait till y'all get to a stoplight and text. And Led every time he texts at a mailbox, stop at a mailbox, he go to texting. See, he put mail in the wrong box. Led, when I tell you you're gonna get some complaints today, you're gonna get some complaints. You're gonna get some real complaints. But honestly though, I got to get on the good foot. So what are some things that you all want to do this fall? That part we're talking about too late. What's some things y'all want to do get accomplished this fall to prepare your garden for the spring? I know I got a few things I want to do. I bought my house. I lose track of time. Let me see. August 2015 is when I moved in. I closed on it before then, of course. So August this year will make 4 years that I've been here. The very first year, August, I didn't have a garden at first. I had to set up my garden, so I did that in the fall and the winter. I went and procured all those tires. If y'all watch my videos, I went and got all those free. And by the way, if anybody wants to grow in tires, they are good to grow in. I know a lot of people be worried about like, oh, do they leach out chemicals, et cetera, et cetera. I did research that. Yeah, you right, Led. Because I'm gonna get on the watering in a minute. Y'all gonna be laughing. Y'all gonna be laughing on that one too. Because watch when I tell you about this watering. Because I had to handle that this morning. Well, I have to handle that almost every day. It's so hot here. But if you want to grow in tires, they are good. People wonder, do they leach chemicals into the soil, which would then get into your plants? The answer is no. The reason is, y'all ever seen a car sit up and the tires dry rot and crack? The reason is the tires aren't being used. Tires will release those chemicals as they roll. That's why it's not good to let your car sit up with tires because they dry rot. The chemicals really don't, I don't know how they do that to rubber, but that's how it comes out. It is by using them, the weight of the vehicle and a tire rolling. So if you don't expose your tires to it rolling down the street, they won't release anything. As far as them dry rotting in the garden, it'll take forever. Somebody put tires around the trees here before I moved here. And my neighbor told me they put them tires there like in the 40s. And them tires were still there. And I was like, what? They was like, yeah, I remember when the woman put them down. I was like, oh my God. So you can get them for free at the tire shop, by the way. So if y'all looking for raised beds, it's free. All you gotta do is holler. That's why I'm growing in tires, because it was so easy. I mean, it's tire shops everywhere. But yeah, I got a jungle I gotta cut down in the back though. Growing lots of beans. Oh, you want to grow some beans backyard garden? I got beans out there now. You can have them. When I tell you them, I can't remember when I'm growing, y'all. If y'all know me, I don't label nothing. I forget. It's either Kentucky Wonder or Strike. It's one or two. But I think it's Kentucky Wonder because they going up the pole. So Strike is bush beans. But yeah, backyard garden, I done harvested. In one day, I harvested 2 pounds of green beans. I gave half of them to my neighbor. I can't eat 2 pounds of green beans. I mean, I could, but I don't know. I guess I'm picky. I like to eat them when they super fresh. Like the day I pick them is pretty much the day I eat them when it comes to green beans. But back to this watering. Must get my watering together because me toting this water like a Hebrew slave is not going to work. Somebody actually want me to video me watering, and I'm going to put the video out so y'all can see how I water. When I come outside, I'm nice and dry, refreshed from the morning. When I get through watering, my shirt is wringing wet and the sweat is pouring off of me. I mean, pouring off. I could water the plants with just the sweat alone. I mean, every time I stoop down to water, the sweat. Just, I can't with this. So, but I know what. See what it is. I don't water from the city water, y'all. I got rain barrels, which is really just trash cans that some company was throwing away, and I got them all for free. I'm one of them type people like when Backyard Gardener said last night, you be looking for stuff. I have almost torn my car up, whipping U-turns to go get stuff. But yeah, I got the trash cans, and what I need to do is I'm gonna hook a hose. First of all, I'm gonna hook them all to each other so that all the water in the barrels is level, and then I'm gonna hook a hose to it, and the pressure of the water alone, it'll gravity feed out to the bed. I just have yet to get all the parts and pieces that I need to hook it up. So yes, I think the watering that's one of the main things I need to get done before cutting this jungle down, because next year I'm gonna waste away to nothing. Watering this garden, I'll be hurting. Ooh, somebody else came in. I don't know who that was. Led, you don't have nothing but trees, huh? Your whole, you done threw away all the rest of it. Oh, hey, Barefoot. Welcome back. You ain't kill nobody, did you? You ain't run over no cats. You know, you'll probably run over them. Oh, you still driving. Okay, don't run over no cats now. Hey, Four Horns. Good to see you. How you doing? You decided you had a stoplight. Okay. Let me tell you something. When you texting, hold the phone down low. Don't hold it up like this, because if the law pull up on the side of you, they might give you a ticket. I don't know if that's illegal in Kentucky. It's illegal in Dallas. They catch you on that phone in that car. Okay. And I'm not giving the state of Texas no more money. I give them enough money in taxes. That includes property taxes, sales tax. Trust me, I give my water is the city water. My electricity is city electric. I give them enough money. So they're not getting, the state of Texas ain't getting no more money out of me than they have to. Oh, it's illegal in Tennessee too. I think it's illegal in a lot of places. And then I know one guy had a wreck and killed about 5 or 6 people. I can't remember what state that was, but hey, Butterflies Home and Garden. I'm starting over gardening now. I have so much to show y'all. Well, we'll be watching, Led. We will be watching. And them people going to be watching to see if they getting the right mail, too. Butterflies Home and Garden. How you doing today? How's your day been? Y'all, excuse me. I have to look over there. Iris is asleep and she's having some type of dream. She's growling at something. I don't know what she's growling at in her dream, but dogs say quite interesting. Quite interesting. Miss Craft, what else you growing besides peaches? Have I watched that channel? I think I have. Annette, I'm still waiting on that pig though. The runt you supposed to send me. I'm gonna name him Bacon. Too much. Yeah, that's how it is with me. I grow extremely too much stuff. I went outside and actually saw an eggplant blossom today. I've never grown eggplant before. This is the first time I've ever grown it. Live for me. You laughing because I'm gonna name the pig Bacon. Four Horns told me, they're not meant to be pets, right? They'll learn. Put a little leash around their little neck. They'll learn real quick. You know what? I've been seeing bear fruit with the Japanese beetles. A lot of people. For some reason, I had them last year. I don't know what happened. Because, I was mistaken. I had some different things going on. I thought it was the worms, which I got a video I'm gonna post. Y'all have to bear with me. I video so much that I'm like, I probably got 20 videos to upload. I just don't want to inundate y'all notification. Y'all be on your little phone, and you be like, I'm gonna unsubscribe from her. She got too many notifications. But I thought it was worms eating my stuff. And one of my viewers, which I subscribed to her channel first. I don't know if any of y'all watch Deborah Christmas or not. But if not, really great channel. Has a wealth of knowledge. And she was like, I don't think that's worms eating that like that. Look at how it's being eaten. And when she said that, I was like, you right. Worms don't eat stuff like that. Like the pattern of the way it was being eaten. Sure enough, it was Japanese beetles, and I wasn't paying attention. And I sprayed they butts. If y'all haven't seen my Wonder Spray video, I'm gonna tell you, I can't remember the ratios, but with me, it's not rocket science. Take your spray bottle. If you don't have a spray bottle, use the old 409 or Windex or, whatever kind of spray bottle that's empty. Rinse it out. It's not a big deal that you rinse it out super, super clean, but rinse it out. Fill it up 3/4 of the way with water. Put a tablespoon of, I like Deborah Christmas too, lead form. I've been subscribed to her for years. Put some boric acid in it. And if you want to know where to find boric acid, if you don't know, it's used for a lot of different things, but the cheapest one I found is they use it as a roach killer. And get the one that's like 99 point, not whatever boric acid, and it's like 0.1 something else. I think it's like an anti-clumping agent. Put about a tablespoon of that in there. Put a tablespoon of rubbing alcohol in there. And a tablespoon of dishwashing detergent. Go out there and spray them son of a guns. And watch once they writhe in pain and die. See, that's what I like. I need something that's going to work quick. And like Bear Fruit said, them bugs ain't very smart. They look at you when you walk up. They don't even, at least some bugs be like, oops, she coming. And they run under the leaf. They don't. They stand there and look at you and be like, what you looking at? Would you like some lunch too? So it is what it is. They don't pay the mortgage. They do have to go. They don't even mow the lawn. See, it'd be different if you wasn't eating my vegetables. Can you eat this grass that I don't care about? Because I don't care nothing about that grass. I'm going to give me some goats. Something got to give. I'm tired of buying gas for the lawnmower. Flip mode, what you doing in here? You gearing up for Roland Martin? He said, I need a chaser before I go in Roland Martin. But yeah, you led talking about he would name him Delicious. I'm just now seeing that. Well, how you know if he gonna be delicious if you don't eat him? See, I don't know. He might die of old age before I eat him. I don't know. But she's so cute. She'll be 300. Wow. But you know what? 4 Horns, you're not lying. I don't know if y'all know anything about the State Fair of Texas. It's the largest fair in the nation. And we have there's like almost half the fair is dedicated to agriculture. But, Texas they do quite a bit of farming here. And the 4-H kids and all that, they raise all their livestock. They have a pig. I forget his name. And he's supposed to be the largest pig in Texas. I have never seen such. I mean, he just lays. But what's funny is I thought he couldn't walk. Like, I thought he was like obese. Like, you know how they be homebound and obese? Oh, okay. Somebody texted me about some things going on. Anyway, going up under the car again. All right, Flip, I see you. I got some work to do on mine in a couple of days, but it's so hot I can't handle it. But anyway, I thought he couldn't walk. I thought he was like, like them obese people that's bedridden. Oh no, they got the feed bucket out. That sucker got up. And I moved out the way. I said, oh no, this thing is huge. But yeah, the pigs can get alarmingly large. She said, "Oh, they're definitely delicious." 400. How long have y'all had pigs? I guess you done harvested some of the pigs. You say they're delicious. They so cute though. They brown like me. They got fur. I'm not, and it's sad because I eat a pork chop in a minute. I love bacon. Love bacon. Sausage is a close second. All right, go teach, Barefoot. Go educate the peoples. You keep freezing. I don't know why. I'm right by the router. Am I freezing, y'all? Flip mode. It might be your Canadian internet. We've had pigs for a little over a year. How long does it take until you slaughter them? Okay, it's not freezing on Miss Crafty. Flip, you on your phone? Sometimes, because when I be on my phone will do that. Because you talking about you going back up under the car. You going under. Wait a minute, Flip. What you doing to the car? Okay, it might be, It's fuzzy on your end. Oh, you on your laptop? You need to call Canada and tell them to fix that. Iris, where you going? You still mad at me for giving you a bath? I gave the dog a bath today. She pissed. Maintenance. Oh, okay. And that's what you got to do. Keep your car on the road. This ain't gonna work either. I'm trying to. This breed, the American Guinea Hog, takes 18 months. Cool. The American Guinea Hog. Interesting. You can harvest them. Yeah, I imagine that meat might be a little bit more tender if you harvest them. I don't know. That's an assumption. Maybe the meat would be the same, but I know they cute. People need to, you tell people you going live, and then that's when they text you. People don't have any respect for you in that regard. 27 minutes and 30 something seconds. Oh, okay, that was her leaving. Y'all know Barefoot probably teaching them people how to break the law. We harvested 4 last year. We still have meat in the freezer. I can imagine. People hunt a lot around here, and it depends on who it is, but sometimes the limit is 6 deer. And that's for deer. Now, hogs, you can hunt them. Them wild hogs, you can hunt them year round. Ain't no limit because they out of control. But sometimes people get 1 deer and they have so much meat, it'd be ridiculous. That's what I do like about processing your own animals. You can get all the meat out of it. And you can cut it how you want to cut it without wasting. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that the butcher, when they cut it at the store, I'm talking about grocery store butchers, not real butchers. Real butchers not gonna waste because they gotta make money out of them animals. But at the grocery store, I think sometimes they don't care, and a lot of stuff go to waste. Watched my grandpa and uncle slaughter when I was little. Best pork skin. Yeah, them homemade pork skins. You ain't lying. You gonna eat too many of them. She'll wind up with hypertension. Oh, that makes my heart palpitate thinking about it. But nah, they good though. Can't deny that. Can't lie. Ooh, wait a minute. And crackling cornbread. I know the people in the South know about that one. We have deer running through the farm daily. Yeah, they do. Deer eat your garden in a quick minute. They will. They eat up everything. They're like nature's garbage disposal. But that's good. You was little, Vanita. You could run off them skins. I have to stay away. Like the chip aisle where the skin section is. They have banned me from that section in the store. And them ones in the store not even as good as the homemade. So I already know. But yeah, my neighbor, his family used to homestead, and he was telling me how they used to slaughter. They used to have hogs and stuff. He got a little garden now. He had quit gardening, but then I started gardening. Then he started back. So he was like, he like 67. He like, I can't let this girl over here beat me gardening. So yeah, he got a little garden with greens and peppers and stuff like that. Which is good. Flip going back to his maintenance, hopefully. Oh man. So y'all, anybody am I the only person that garden year round? Or do other people do that as well? Or do y'all take a break? Y'all prefer to take a break in the winter? I know some of y'all have to take a break. The snow. Yeah, lead farmer. Some people are really how shall I say, squeamish. Don't get me wrong, I'm an animal lover. There was one period in my life, because people ask me why do I have a biology degree. The answer is I had every intention of, because my degree is in wildlife biology to be specific, and I had every intention of going to veterinary school. But that wildlife degree not only was preparing me for veterinary school, it was preparing me. Well, it taught me a lot about hunting, ecosystem management, environmental management. It teaches you a lot of stuff, a lot of anatomy, a lot of comparative anatomy, stuff like that. So we did a lot of dissections. I think when I was when I was a freshman, I wasn't squeamish because we did dissections in high school and junior high too. We just did little stuff though, like frogs. We didn't do big stuff like we did in college. We did bigger stuff in college. Um, but yeah, I can understand people squeamish. They don't want to see the blood. They, oh, you killing the animals. Like, I love animals. I got 4 cats and a dog. I live in a zoo. Obviously, I love animals. I go outside and I see lizards in the garden and I talk to them. But I also eat meat. So I think I was watching Scott Ree, and he talks about hunting and he's a butcher, but he hunts and he processes. He shows people how to do it and stuff. And when I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Cause I could have this whole carcass and I can do with it what I want. So I don't know. Let us say screw 'em. That's what I say. Wanted to process my own meat. There's a hubby's apartment now. Just pay somebody else to do it. You willing it? I mean, that's cool. You can pay somebody. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I can see that. I mean, some people just not gone. Me, you give me a knife and a. Now, I will say this: if I was to process my own meat, I don't think I could kill the animal. And I know it's weird. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. I think it depends. For instance, if I went out in the woods and I shot a deer, I don't think I feel that bad because I didn't really know Bambi like that. But see, if they live around here and I be feeding them every day, and I done named them, but see, that's why you can't name them. They done said that. You can't name them. You got to constantly be their meat. But see, I'm not like that. I don't know. I be petting them and kissing them and couldn't kill it. But after it's dead, you best believe I can cut that meat off the bone and cook it up. You best believe that one. Ain't gonna stop me from eating. I don't miss no meals. I done processed meat once, and I was dead. I'm not able to pull up. Oh no, I don't think many people are. And these animals heavy. Pigs, deer, all that, they heavy. Yeah, when they live in there, it is. It's hard not to get attached. You be like, that's just like this dog I got. I was only supposed to be keeping the dog for a weekend. She been here 3-4 years. So, and I'm still feeding her. So that much. I think she eat out of the garden as much as I do. Yeah, and see this, and when you an animal person like me, for instance, I've met people that's not really animal people. I've met farmers like that. They have, and to be honest, my great grandmother and my great grandfather were not like that. They had a herd of cows, they had pigs, they had chickens, but they were not the animal people like I am. Like I'd be holding a chicken, my great grandma be like, "What you holding that chicken for? Put it down. This food." You know, she just had that. That wasn't, you know, she had cats on property. I'd be out there trying to pet them. The cats be running because they feral. You know, she just was, you know, that they didn't get attached to stuff. But you know, I think it's because they grew up in a different era. You know, you talking about that's what they did to survive. So yeah, yeah. I guess I'm like Charlotte's. Well, I still don't understand how. That was a spider. I ain't getting attached to that. I'm gonna get some Raid and I'm gonna disattach you from that web. And I know spiders supposed to be helpful. They kill other bugs. I'm good. I'm good. Because they bite folks too. Well, it's practical. But yeah, people told me to just give them away if you knew how much money. Is it expensive? I can imagine it would be expensive for pigs. I've never even raised a pig ever. But you know, I had in high school I had friends that were in ag, and I never asked them how much, but I do remember them buying feed and you know doing what they need to do for the pig to raise it because you got it as a piglet and then you raised it to be whatever age and then you took it to the fair and then you know they I don't know exactly what all they be doing. They be looking at it and judging it and I don't know what they judging it for. Do it taste good? I don't care nothing about it, you know, how big it is and all that. Do it taste good? Cut that some gun open and cook it. That's how you gonna get your ribbon from me. But I don't yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine but you know, I think my grandparents. Well, I ain't gonna say all their food was scraps because they feed electric. Yeah, electric fence. Yeah, I can imagine that moving them around in the pasture. Okay, yeah, I could see that. It is and I think that's why when my great grandparents got older, they they didn't have livestock anymore. They got to a point where for them it was easier to just buy from the store than to continue to raise livestock. Yeah. When they get in the freezer, you'll be good then. But are you gonna do any more pigs after you butcher them? Probably not, because if it's gonna be this much hassle, because you sound like you was ready to harvest them right then when they kept getting out of that fence. Oh, I could have swore I heard you sharpening a couple of knives. And they were just walking around just eating. They wasn't even scared of nothing. They was just like they don't know they food. They don't know this the one that's gonna consume me. Stay on the road, stay on the road. Look, don't do no swerving because if they pull you over, you might have some residual liquor in your system. Yeah, I hope you've been on the straight and narrow. Well, I'm just saying. You better taste good. I've been feeding you all this feed and stuff, and then your meat is tough and rancid. Oh no. We doing away with you. Oh yeah, they did have babies. Well, maybe we shouldn't let the babies have babies then. Well, I don't know. You know, it's up to you. It's your farm. You might decide that you want to keep doing them. You may decide you don't. I do want some guinea hens though, y'all. I want some guinea hens. I'm fascinated by them birds. But my neighbor got chickens down the road. They got loose and they was up here. I'm like, Steve, you know your chickens out? He didn't even know. He was like, I was wondering why it was so quiet at my house. I mean, chickens all through the neighborhood. I don't know, there's a couple of them I don't even think they made it back. I think somebody got some hot grease for them. See, because my neighborhood is a mixture of a little bit of everything, and I know them black folks saw that chicken going down the road. He was nice and healthy. Miss Craft, y'all tickle me being at work. Your coworker's gonna be like, she got Tourette's. she keep laughing out. She got Tourette's. You would love to try chickens. I think chickens might be easier than pigs. Golly. I don't think I would get as attached to a chicken as well. I don't know. I think it's because they have feathers instead of fur, and they kind of chickens ain't. I don't know. Maybe they are nice, but I heard they try to peck you. One of them things try to peck me, I'm gonna punch. Don't tell Peter that. Is there any way I can edit that out? Because Peter will show up. But yeah, I don't. I really do want some guinea hens though, and but like my neighbor told me, he was like, they fly pretty good, right? They probably gonna fly off, and that's why I hadn't, because I don't know how to. I'm gonna have to figure out how to contain them. People put diapers on chickens. Oh no, no, the chicken don't need to be in the house, and that's terrible because all of my pets are like, I got 2 cats that's indoor outdoor. But the other 2, they don't go. They don't go outside. Like they just choose not to go outside. It's almost like they like, it ain't air conditioned out there. What I'm going out there for? But the other 2, they love to go outside, and but see, I had barred them from going outside the last couple of years, and all the squirrels got my pairs. But guess what? The squirrels haven't got 1 pair, and them cats done got about 4 squirrels. So I'm gonna let them be indoor outdoor, and Iris, the urban farm dog, is also she is a indoor baby. She's spoiled rotten. But yeah, I'm not putting no diaper on the chicken. Did you cut a hole for the tail? How do you put the diaper on the chicken? I'm just really I'm trying to figure this out. And the fish. I do like the aquaponic idea. That's a great, I think, self-sustaining thing. Especially you can feed your plants and vice versa. The plants feed the fish. You still feed the fish a little bit, but you know what I'm saying? It's a symbiotic relationship. You would get attached. They are cool as house pets. I would keep them in the house if E.T. I know I can't. See, and that's the part, led. I came with the feces up in the house. I have to clean litter boxes. That's enough for me, and that's not that bad because cats, they do actually cover it up for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't. And Iris, she's housebroken, baby. She better not up in the house. Not on my hardwoods. But aquaponics, it's a very interesting system. I want to try hydroponics as well. I just don't have. I got so many stuff to work out with the regular garden. That's gonna have to be a project for a later date because I want to build a greenhouse, and I haven't built that yet. But I need it. My little greenhouse. The weather the plastic. It's just ripped all at the bottom. We got a storm that came through, and I came outside, and the plastic is just. It's hanging on by a wing and a prayer. So it won't be long until that's gonna have to be the way. I'm probably gonna replace the plastic, but I want a permanent greenhouse. You know what? I've looked at a lot of different things for horns. I've looked at the geodesic type. I've looked at the kits that you can put together that come with everything. I'm gonna tell you, and one day I'm gonna film this. I live in, it's not like we don't have to abide by the historic neighborhood codes, but the next neighborhood down the street does. And they Hey, lad, I'm not down for a horn. She probably know what she talking about. It is somebody putting diapers on them chickens. I wouldn't do it, but I'm saying all that to say this neighborhood is really old. The oldest house in this neighborhood was built in 1895. Mine was built in the 30s, and most of the houses were built no later than World War II. There's somebody with a greenhouse around there, and I don't know if y'all ever seen these. At the bottom base of it is brick, up to about like two, maybe 3 feet, and then the rest of it is metal frame with the glass. And that person that owns that house is renting it, and they're not using the greenhouse. It's completely empty. None of the glasses are broken. I don't understand. And to be real with you, what I want to do is ask them, can I have it? I know that sounds crazy, but I like that one so much. I would disassemble it and bring it here and put it back together. But if I can't do that, what I'm going to end up doing is, this is the plan in my head, but who knows if it'll come to fruition. I like the look of old windows, and people take their windows out of their houses all the time, the old wood windows. I want to make the frame of the greenhouse, but all the glass is pretty much, you just screw the windows to the frame and you make and it looks like, it was cool. I've seen pictures of them done before, but who knows when I get to that, because this house is a project in progress. So I got 60 million progress right here. Yeah, I think it would be pretty too. The roof I wouldn't do in the windows though. Reason being is, if we had a hailstorm, it'd probably break all the glass out. I probably would do the roof and something else. Y'all know that plastic, they sell them at Lowe's. They're roofing panels. It's right by the metal ones, but you can get plastic ones as well. I probably would do that at the top, because we get hailstorms every now and again, or if a limb falls out of a tree or something, I don't want it to like break all the glass in the top of the greenhouse. And then I come in the greenhouse and it's glass everywhere. I hate cleaning up glass. It's a pain. But I don't know. I might just say scrap that idea, and I might just buy a kit. Man, I don't know. It depends. But I really like the idea of the vintage windows though. That was my favorite idea, because I don't think that person's gonna let me have that greenhouse over there. But if they ever sell a house, I'm just gonna buy the house. That's what a lot of people don't understand. In this neighborhood, I'd be plotting, sell your property, because they sell stuff cheap around here, because they sell it with the intention of people renting it out, or under the guise of gentrification. So they be selling it real cheap. Okay, fine, I'll buy it. Zip tie dome. Look that up. I ain't never heard of that. Y'all educating me today. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's like a geodesic type structure. Cool. Oh, they got chicken coops and everything. They look pretty cool. Wow, somebody kind of put together a pretty big one. Okay, so you buy your PVC pieces, or no, they sell this whole kit. I have never seen this before, Four Horns. Never seen it. Oh, look at the chickens. Oh, those quail. The one or the two. They're birds. Oh, that's cool. That looks like that's more cost effective than some of the ones that I've seen. I saw one, and the size I wanted, they wanted like $4,000 for it. I said, I could blow the glass myself. You have no carpentry skills. Okay, yeah, it seems like it's pretty easy to put together. But I will say this, don't knock yourself. I didn't have no carpentry skills either. And if you watch my DIY channel, I'm almost through with my master bath. And I have let people see it in person. And they was like, you didn't hire nobody? And I've never done tile before. The floor was completely rotted out. Whoever lived here before me, the shower was leaking. They didn't care. They just kept bathing until they saw the ground. And when I got here, it was like, you could just see up under the house. Like, Really? You was living like this, really? So I gutted the whole bathroom, replaced the floor. I replaced the joists. Two of the joists were rotten. I replaced those two. The other ones were fine. Replaced the floor. Did the tile. It's got heated floor now because I can't stand going in a cold bathroom in the wintertime. And I haven't. I have to finish grouting the tile, which is tomorrow. But yeah, so don't doubt your skills. You can learn a lot on YouTube. Cause I'm one of them type of people. It's not that I'm better than somebody, but I've been burned enough to know them people ain't no smarter than me, and a lot of them, they heart is wicked. Because anytime you come into somebody's home where they pay their hard-earned money to buy this home and they paying you to fix on it, and then you treat it like trash, you wicked in my opinion. And that's just how I feel about that. And too many contractors do that. Well, you're not gonna burn me because I had a plumber come in here one time and I told him, I said, look, I have an old house. I'm trying to preserve the integrity. Please don't come in here. Came in here and I had to redo everything he did. I said, I could have did this from day one. You tried to use a reciprocate. Did it shake you to death? It'll shake you to death if you ain't holding right. You'll be in there, you'll solve everything except what you trying to solve. That's hilarious. But nah, you can learn how to do anything. YouTube is amazing. I wish I would have had this when I was even younger. When I was a kid, I wish I would have had YouTube. It doesn't work now. Okay, Paul Horns, you might want to hire you something. Take it back. Take it back. Hire you somebody. Now, maybe the saw was old. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that you didn't actually break the saw. The saw got hot. It's just trying to cool off. When it cool off, it's gonna start back working. I got a vacuum cleaner like that. Lord have mercy. Lead, I'm gonna need to know how much you charging for these lemon trees. They won't sell no lemon trees around here for anything less than $102.33. It's brand new out of the box. But you know what, Four Horns? Let me tell you. You'll be surprised at how much stuff now you get brand new out of the box. I did a rant and I never posted it because back then I didn't have my DIY channel. And I think I deleted the footage. But anybody that knows me knows that pretty much I like old stuff. Why? Because it works. You turn it on and it works. This new stuff, it get hot, it melt, it quit working. These companies, they not building stuff worth a dime no more. They not, it's just not. So I'm not gonna keep buying stuff over and over again. I got some new tools, but a lot of my stuff is, my recip saw I don't use that much. I use it every blue moon. This was user error. Okay, did you film the user error and do you plan on posting it? That's what I need to know next. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. How long we've been on an hour. What time is it? It's 3:51. So probably at probably y'all excuse me as I try to plug in my laptop. But I think I don't know what has happened. Something has happened. Something ain't right. Hold on, y'all. No. There we go. The dog unplugged the cord. This was So what all have y'all been harvesting lately? I ain't been harvesting Lady Cream Peas. I've been harvesting a lot of them. Yeah, I want more citrus trees. I have two. I have a navel orange and I have a kumquat. And I like both of them. The navel orange, it bared for me 2 years ago. And that little bitty tree had like 6 oranges on it. Best oranges I ever had in my life. And then that winter, we got a frost. And I was so stupid. I didn't protect it. I protected it a little bit, but I should have did better. I knew better. And I like to kill it by not. I should have brought it into my utility room, and it'd have been fine. But I didn't do that. I left it outside and put some plastic over it, and I didn't really put the plastic on right, and it was terrible. Anyway, so last year it didn't bear any fruit. This year it got blooms on it, but then it got what's them bugs Led had on his stuff? Them things he sprayed, mealy bugs or whatever. It got some of them on. I got them off now. The tree is fine. It's fine, but I really do think when it got damaged that time, it just needed a little time to kind of recover. Purple beans and green cushaw pumpkin. I want to grow some cushaws. I've never grown them, but I saw a recipe for a pasta dish using cushaw, and I wanted to cook it. And you can't find them in the grocery stores around here. Perpetual spinach. It grows when it's this hot. I didn't know that. Because I know you in Jacksonville, so it's hotter there than it is here. Oh, Lord. Snip, snip. You know what's funny? In my neighborhood, there's another woman who gardens. Now, I have to give it to him. She's an older lady. I don't know exactly how old she is. But her whole front yard, her whole side yard, her whole backyard, she got rainwater barrels. They got it going on over there. They got it going on. But when I tell you that old lady, she ain't got nothing better to do but sit in her window and watch. And if you look too long, she coming out the house. And I ain't scared of her. I tell her, but she knows that I'm the other person. She said, "Oh, you the one up the street that garden." She was like, "Oh, okay." So she cool with me. But other people like kids and stuff, because she had berries and stuff like that kids like to eat. She be running out the house, running them kids out from her property. I'm like, quit growing them so close to the street. Why don't you grow them berries in your backyard? Now, if they come in your backyard, you need to put some bullets in them because they trespass. But you gonna grow the stuff where the stuff growing through the fence. You think them kids ain't gonna pick that as they walking to school and going wherever they going? Yeah, they gonna pick that stuff. Oh, I did not know perpetual spinach was a type of Swiss chard. Had no clue. I grew Swiss chard a few years ago, and then I forget what happened. I did like it. I ate it, but I didn't eat a whole lot of it, and I think that's why I didn't rush to grow it again. But the perpetual spinach, I'm interested in. So I'm gonna have to try that. Cutting on people's trees. Why do I just picture Led be just driving by in his Jeep, standing leaning over people's fences, cutting stuff? Led going to jail, y'all. We need to pool our money together so we can bail him out. And they lock him up, lock him in the cuttings. They're gonna put that in the property. When they take your stuff when you go to jail. Officer, we're gonna make sure we get those cuttings back. Hey, please don't start now. Crap. But yeah, that's hilarious. It grows so well that I harvest. Yeah, and see, that's what I want. See, I kind of got a late start on my peppers this year. What's new? I'm always late. And I wanted to have enough pepper. But I'm gonna get some peppers, but I wanted to have enough peppers to where I could freeze them and stuff. Because over the winter, naturally, I don't want to buy peppers from the store. I don't buy. This year I did good. I'm gonna have plenty of garlic. I'm gonna have plenty of garlic, and I planted my garlic already to harvest for next year. So I got to do better with onions too. I kind of suck at onions. I think it's just me being lazy though. I'm good at bunching onions and shallots and stuff like that, but the bulb onions, I ought to be ashamed of myself. Okay, who leaving me voicemails now? It can't be important. It just can't be. But let's see, what time is it, y'all? It is almost 4 o'clock, y'all. It has. Wait a minute. Am I reading that right? Yeah. It's 2 minutes till 4. 5 for those of y'all in the future. Why are you doing that? I got a melon, y'all. It's growing out of control, and I don't know what kind of melon it is. I sowed like 6 different melon seeds. I ain't labeling them. So I can tell you it's one out of these 6 melons. I don't know what kind it is. It's got some little baby melons on it. Maybe I get some of them kind of melons since I suck so bad at watermelons, which I shouldn't suck at watermelon. Yeah, I know, mystery melon. I did that another time, grew some melons, and I figured out what they were the bigger they were. I was able to identify them. They were Tigger melons. And but yeah, I don't know what this is. But I know for one day it had one leaf and the next day it was climbing the trellis. So I'm like, or the little cage I got around it. So we shall see. We shall see what happens. Somebody new here. It say 9 now. I think we got a lot of people in here. They just, they at work and whatnot. I think Barefruit Garden picked a good time yesterday evening. A lot of people was, at home. She thought it was butternut squash. Oh, no, try again. Maybe it end up being good. That's just like I planted buttercup Burgess and some other squash, and they seem to be growing pretty good if I can keep the vine borers. I done dug about 6 of them out, but they were so little they hadn't done much damage. Them vine borers, man. And I tried the little old Alabama gardener method. Do you know the vine borers went up under the foil and bored in? Hey, Mama Butterfly. Nah, you good. I'm gonna stick around for a little bit longer. But yeah, the vine borers went up under the foil. I don't even know how they were surviving. It was 100 degrees outside. How they wasn't cooking them? But some kind of way they survived. But I got a knife and dug they behind out of there too. They didn't do enough damage to kill my plant. Like I said, they were still little. I was catching them when they were early. But Mama Butterfly, how you been doing? What's been going on? Who else did? Oh, why are you texting me in here? I had 3 volunteer watermelon plants. Ooh, Vanita. Where you say you live again? Yeah, I'm a watermelon fiend, and that's all I've been seeing around here is you guys selling these watermelons off the back of their trucks. They be big watermelons and pretty, but see, I got burned. When you get them watermelons out them trucks around here, and y'all tell me how much is the average watermelon in y'all area when you buy a watermelon? It don't matter from where, but these guys be wanting $16 per melon. And I got one time and got burned. It wasn't even sweet. I could have drunk water out the faucet. That's how bland it was. $5. I'm moving to Florida. Mama Butterfly, didn't you tell me you was in Killeen? Y'all killing me with this $5 or $6. How big do these watermelons be? We ain't talking about these little personal melons. $5 of nasty. Well, see, you only throwed away $5. See, it's $16. You know I was hot. Oh, they big though. Yeah, you did say that. You said it was. They must know they nasty. I don't know. I don't know, Mama Butterfly. I'm in Dallas. I guess they ripping the people off in Dallas because now at the grocery store they're not that price. At the grocery store they're anywhere from you get one for like $6 to $8 and some change. It depends on the size. You know, if you get like not a small, not that little personal, that one be like $4. The little personal, like say like a sugar baby, that would be like $4. But if you get something a little bigger, that one might be like $6 to $7. If you get what they consider big, because we all know they not selling them huge ones in the grocery store anymore. Not like how when I was a kid, the ones you could barely pick up, they not selling them in the store no more. You get a little bit bigger one for $8. But the ones on the back of these dudes' trucks, they huge. They're huge. One dude, oh yeah, HEB is high. Don't even get me started. We have in Dallas, I don't know if you noticed, Mama Butterfly, HEB has another brand. It's not the we have the regular HEBs, but then they have the HEB that's like a high-end natural store. It's supposed to be kind of like Whole Food. When I tell you that stuff is so high over there, and you know what neighborhood they put it in. And they just be running in there buying that stuff. I say, y'all keep throwing y'all money away. They spraying this stuff just like they spraying it over in my hood. Oh yeah, I want but see, you got the right one, lad, because let me tell you, I'm so foolish. I'll ride with you, See, that's people don't stay friends with me for long because they be like, we going to jail. And you know, I'll be getting stuff. I'll be eating stuff. What is that? Do you know what that is? It's gonna kill you. You know, my friends tell me all the time. All the time. Charleston Grays. I saw some seeds for that. Yeah, Vanita, I don't like paying them prices for watermelon. I really don't. I really don't like paying those prices. Yeah, I feel you on that, Mama Butterfly. I don't know if y'all saw my where Barefoot Gardening tagged me, you know, Wild Garden. That's one of the reasons. First of all, the nutritional value of what you grow is higher than that of the store for a lot of reasons. Number two, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to flip y'all off. Number two is the prices, you know, and I didn't understand that until I got older and I was buying my own food. And when you work for your food and you go in the store and you hand over this hard-earned cash, see, you know what you had to do to get that money. The store don't care. They put a price on it and say, this is what it is. You either pay for it or you don't. And then when you get it home and, you know what I'm saying, you taste it, cook with it, what have you, it's not, you know, no flavor, none of that. I can't do it. So yeah, that's a big thing for me. And a lot of people don't understand that grocery stores, the stuff they sell, it really wasn't even bred for taste. It was bred to travel well. It was bred to ship well, to last without spoiling. That's what it was bred for. So it wasn't bred for taste. That's why a lot of times, you know, when people talk about, oh, back in the day, you could get this at the store and it tasted different, like they talk about strawberries, watermelons, all that. Because they were actually bred to taste good. But yeah, when storms and stuff like that, especially depending on how bad the storm is, it will make you reevaluate some things when you go into the store and it's not as easily as it was for you to just go in there, you know, convenience. Oh, I can go in the store and just grab, you know, and then you can't do that as readily. So yeah, I feel you on that. I most definitely feel you on that. And I know I experienced that kind of. I don't want to compare myself to anybody that's in the New Orleans area, but when I was in college, that's when Hurricane Katrina hit. And a lot of them people, the people that didn't stay, vacated New Orleans and they came up because I went to college in North Louisiana. And they came up there. And when I tell you, you really couldn't find nothing for a long time. because when them people came, they left everything. So they had to restock, it didn't matter where they were staying at, it's an influx of people and everybody got to eat. And now, the stores, they stock the stores according to, okay, this is the population of this little college town. Because there's, two colleges right next to each other. And then all of a sudden, here come all these other people. And they eating too. So yeah, that'll make you think twice. When you go in the store and you can't find what you want or can't buy what you want, it will make you think twice. But yeah, I need to move where y'all at. They getting over on us in Texas with these watermelons. I think I need to write my governor. Something ain't right. Well, not which comment Colleen said they $5. I need to write the mayor then because apparently it's the city. That's all right. They'll get a letter. Watch. I hope everybody that's down in Louisiana is braced up for Barry. Hopefully the flooding don't be too bad for them. I don't know. Anybody remember what's the strength of Barry now? What is he? Category what? Is he still a tropical storm? Yeah, I think so. You're talking about some live updates. I'm not seeing the category right off top, but yeah, Mama Butterfly, them vegans around here must be rich because I don't know how they doing it. I don't know how they doing it. I really don't. Because I promise you, and this ain't the city that I grew up in per se, because it's the influx of a lot of people. Our population has it's done nothing but that. And all they're doing is building highways and putting up apartment buildings and all this. Hey, New Orleans Gardener. I was just wondering about y'all down there. How the weather looking? But yeah, I was just saying I hope this storm don't be too bad down there because wet. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. I know all of New Orleans is pretty much an island, but you're in a decent place or you got your boat ready. Because I know some people stay in areas they're not gonna fare too good. I hope the flooding. Okay, good. I hope the flooding don't be too bad. Honestly, I'm tired of New Orleans getting towed up like that, but at the same time, they built stuff where they shouldn't have built it. And I'm just being real. Certain areas was not intended to be habitated. No, that ain't a word. That ain't a word. Come back. Come back. Some places were not intended to be inhabited. There we go. Well, that's good that your area don't flood. That's real good. I think Louisiana gardening guru. I think they gonna be all right. Hey, Jacqueline Brown, you supposed to be getting ready for Uncle Roro. but but yeah, I don't know. One of these days, these people will stop trying to live up under the Mississippi. Well, it ain't that they trying to live there. That's a whole nother complicated story. But I ain't gonna get on it. But I do love New Orleans though, so that's why I worry about it. So, but nevertheless, hopefully Barry will be all right. He'll die down or something. I don't know. Yeah, most of Florida is swampland. I don't ever want to be caught in the Everglades ever. And I've been to Florida several times, and I enjoy it when I go there. I won't ever go in the summer again, though. I used to go in the summer when I was a kid. No, I'm not going to Florida in the summer. You asking for it? It's too hot. I can't handle it. But yeah, them Everglades. Four Horns, maybe you should farm alligators. They could eat the pigs. That would be horrible. Let me stop. That's horrible. Oh my God, don't feed the pigs to the alligators. I think so. I think so. But you know what, Four Horns? It's the humidity, which it's humid here, so I can't even. It's humid here. Any given time, the humidity. I think the humidity today was 70% at least. At least. You drove through the Everglades. It was scary. Well, it's scary if you ain't got your gun. You got to get you one of them, shoot them gators. You can make you a let's say some word. You got to shoot them gators and then make you a purse. So you got to, why give Dunenberg all that money? Give Coach all that money. Them purses made in China. You can make you American made gator purse, get you some shoes to go with it. Them Everglades become real fun then, and then you can eat that meat. I don't know if you like gator meat or not. Gator actually tastes all right now. It's pretty. It's all right. It's straight. I don't know how people live there without air conditioning either. But the only thing I can tell you, Four Horns, I'm gonna share a quick story. When I was in college, I was in the band, and I went to a HBCU. So anybody that know anything about HBCU bands, you practice all day, every day. You don't even go to class, really. You just be on the practice field. And the only time you're not practicing is when you perform. You can actually get somewhat acclimatized to that heat like that. Because, like I said, I went to school in Louisiana. So it's hot and humid here. And the mosquitoes big as dragonflies. So, well, in Louisiana, rather. So, as long as you stay hydrated, now, if you're not staying hydrated, you asking for it, you're going to die. You're really gonna die. But if you stay hydrated, you actually can kind of get acclimatized to it. Because pretty much at a point, all of us in the band we could be out in 100-degree heat with a wool uniform on, and I mean, you be sweating, but you don't be like dying. I am from Dallas, Texas, but I went to college in Louisiana. So, but my family is, let me see. My mother is first generation born in Dallas. My grandmother, like none of them were from Dallas. My grandmother on my dad's side is from Shreveport, Louisiana, and my grandmother on my mother's side is from East Texas. If anybody knows where Texarkana is, like 30 miles from Texarkana, you got Mount Pleasant right up in there. They're actually from a tiny town called Naples. The population is like maybe 600. So, So yeah, but I was born in Dallas, but I spent a lot of time in the country. And around old people that farm. So here you have it. Yeah, you get a little bit stronger. To be honest with you, I'll try not to stay up under the air too much because I actually think that air conditioning, let's be real, y'all, it's not natural. It's man-made. It is what it is. Now, is it nice? Oh, yes, because my house has central air and I love it. But you can cripple yourself a little bit. You can cripple yourself a little bit if you stay in it too much. Need a weapon for protection. Come talk to me. You know, Leg got he got an armory at his house with a ballistics range and all kind of stuff. He got all kind of stuff. Led, I do need to give me a pistol, though. I need me a pistol. I'm going to get one soon, though. But, yes, indeed. So, yeah, it has been an hour and 20 minutes. And, I'm going to jump out of here, but I'm going to tell y'all this real quick. I want to set up a range so I can practice. Yeah, that's cool. I think you got enough land to do it though. I've seen people do it. They put build up a lot of dirt at the end of it's a channel on here, Hickok 45, or I like Hickok 45 quite a bit, but it's another dude that I was watching. But Hickok 45, he kind of got like some woods, and then he got like dirt mounted up at the back. So the bullets go into the dirt mound, but it's pretty big. It's a pretty big dirt mound. So yeah, that can be done. And he got like targets out there and stuff. He got some pretty cool targets. I don't know who made his targets for him, but they shaped like all kind of different stuff, shaped like turkeys and all kind of stuff, pigs. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate y'all coming. I appreciate y'all hanging out. I don't know how often I'm gonna go live. I have no clue. I'm probably gonna be like Backyard Garden and be kind of random. But I'll definitely make sure that I let y'all know whenever I go live. I am about to hit Roland Martin here in a minute, so I can't miss him. I watch him every day. Well, Monday through Friday. Support Black media, please, or at least support good media, which he is that. So I want all of y'all to have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Led, make sure you don't run over no children. Status, okay. Yeah. If you want to go live on Saturday, do it. You know, I'll be looking for it. Most definitely. I'm subscribed to you too, so you know, I'll be looking for you. But yeah, I can tell you more than likely I'll probably go live in the evenings because I think it's just better for people. I think people just, you know, it's better for people and you know, more people is probably free. I know some people are free during the day, but I'll be trying to get stuff done during the day, work and stuff like that. I just so happen to be off today. So yeah, like I said, thanks everybody for coming. I really appreciate you. This won't be hey, 8 o'clock sound good to me. You on the Eastern time zone, so that'll be 7 for me. But yeah, sound good to me. If you say you're gonna go live at that time, I'll make sure to tell my subscribers, and I'm sure Backyard Gardener, I'll let her know, and I'm sure she'll put out a community post about it too, because I know that's how a lot of people probably heard about this. Really, yeah, I'm glad you dropped in, Mama Butterfly. Take it easy. Send me one of them $5 watermelons. Why they ripping us off up here? But anyway, y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna see y'all guys later.